Hello, I'm a certified management accountant and I have my bachelor's degree in finance. And in this video, I'm going to be going over if it's truly worth pursuing your CMA. And I'm not here to sugarcoat it. First, let's go over the cons. The tests aren't exactly easy. They require 160 hours to 350 hours of study time. And even after that, there's a 50% pass rate. You must also have your bachelor's degree from an accredited college. And finally, after all that, you still need 2 years of relevant work experience in accounting or finance. That's not even to mention the financial cost that the CMA requires. First, you probably want to buy some type of study material. That's going to run you anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 depending on when you purchase it. Then there are the exams themselves. Those are going to run you $500 a pop. And lastly, you must become an IMA member, and that's $300 annually. If you check all those boxes, congratulations, you're a CMA. But just as a little cherry on top of this very unsugar-coated sundae of the CMA, you will need to earn 30 credits, CPE credits, each year after you receive your certification to hold on to it. It is also worth to note the CMA has its limits. If you want to climb the ladder at the big four accounting firms or sign off on public accounting records, the CMA is not going to cut it. The CMA is meant to distinguish you in the corporate or internal finance world, not the public accounting world. Alright, so now that we've gone through the cons, you're probably wondering, why would anyone want to go through this? Well, it's because it's not all that bad. The CMA does put you ahead of the pack, and it greatly increases your earning potential. According to the IMA, or the Institute of Management Accountants, CMAs earn 21% more than those who don't have certification. From the most recent study conducted by the IMA, CMAs were found to make anywhere between $133,000 to $135,000 annually, and that number continues to grow. The study also found high job satisfaction rate, with 3/4 of respondents saying, "I love my job." This is also a relatively obtainable certification compared to other paths like the CPA, which have much stricter qualifications. For example, to get your CPA in New York, you need 150 college credits, which usually means a master's, and you have to have specific accounting courses, and you also must pass 4 exams instead of 2. You could also be thinking, well, why don't I just get my master's degree? That's a good idea, but it's usually going to cost you more money and it might take you more time. Another nice thing about the CMA is it doesn't require what bachelor's degree you have, as long as you have one from an accredited college. So if you went to college for basket weaving and you want to get into accounting, well, hey, the CMA might be a good way about it. And that's not to mention the obvious fact that having your CMA is going to put you ahead of the pack. It's a great thing to put on your resume. It's going to show to a current employer or potential employer that you're a serious candidate for a promotion, being a controller or even a CFO. The CMA is also a globally recognized certification, so you can go halfway across the world and still say, hey, I'm a CMA. All right, now that we've gone over the pros and cons, it's time to go over my personal take and let you know if I really think it's worth pursuing the CMA. So, when I was looking into the CMA, I was just a wee staff accountant, and my job really recommended that I go pursue that if I wanted to move along my career path. I went to school for finance, so originally the material was a little bit difficult, and I really needed to brush up on my basic accounting. I didn't try to rush through and get to the exams as quick as possible, so I took about 8 months studying for each exam. I was able to pass both my exams on my first attempt, and I think that was due to me taking a little more time studying, but I was really happy about that. The CMA was an ideal certification for me. I had my degree in finance and I wanted to put myself ahead, but I didn't exactly have time or resources available to go for my CPA or my master's. The CMA also greatly increased my confidence at work and in accounting. And after I got my certification, I was able to get a better job with some better benefits. Plus, now I get to put the 3 letters behind my name so people can tell I'm fancy. So ultimately, I would say yes, the CMA is definitely worth it. Maybe if you have the time and the resources and the qualifications to take your CPA, that might be a better route for you. But if you were in a situation similar to mine and you want to further your career, The CMA is certainly worth it. If you want to understand how I passed my CMA exams on my first attempt, please click the video right here. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions about anything or if you want me to make a video about something in particular. Thanks.